Greetings everyone, thank you for your attendance today here in our presentation. My name is Đức and member of Group 4 and today we want to present you our group project. Our project is called National Plan for Management of Marine Plastic Litter. These are our group member and moving on, our presentation includes 7 parts. This is the outline of our project. Now without further ado, let's move to the first part, the project background. We all know that sea and ocean, as well as canal and lakes, plays an important role as the source of life. The statistics have estimated that 1.8 million tons of plastic waste are discharged from Vietnam and only 27% of them are recycled. Vietnam has been listed as one of the 5 countries contributing to the world's unmanaged plastic waste go into the ocean. Plastic waste can be seen in cities, sea, canal, lakes. There have been many campaigns and initiatives are made to reduce the impact of plastic waste. Realizing the importance of this current situation, our group want to contribute some efforts in this problem by raising the awareness of people and find an alternative way to discharge plastic waste. Our project has 5 specific objectives. The first one is increase the society's awareness and enhance the engagement. Second, discover suitable and effective options. Third, third one, acknowledge the sources of plastic waste. Fourth, we're going to prevent the consumption of single-use plastic in tourism areas. And lastly, we're going to successfully reducing plastic waste. Now let's talk. Now let's talk about the risk and response. We have discovered 3 risks we may face, and we're going to discuss with you each risk. The first one, there is a risk that society does not support our project. The reason why this risk may happen due to the fact that many projects with similar objectives have been launched. From that, when there are many similar projects, our project cannot gain enough attention from the society. This risk category is social. To make sure that our project can gain enough attention from the society, we will begin to build society belief in our project before launching the project. The main idea of this plan is creating a fan page on Facebook, then uploading posts relating to environmental issues with alarming levels. Next one, the second risk is that we may discover that we may lack the equipment and knowledge needed to be researched to, be- to be re- to be researched, and its effect is that there is a delay in researching alternative ways to discharge plastic waste. Cost effect analysis indicates the cost of this problem is limited budget. This risk category is financial. Yeah, the main reason for this risk is limited budget. To solve this problem, after we have success in gaining people's belief and they start participate in our event, we begin to raise funds through donation projects. This donation will be used in upgrading the equipment and the researching process. And lastly is when our project is going to progress without any improvement. As I have mentioned before, plastic consumption per capita in Vietnam has been increasing at a hasty rate, and in the long run, these percentages are very likely to rise further. When the waste will continue to increase rapidly, our project cannot maintain the amount of waste at a decent rate according to the plan. The risk category is environmental. Responding to the risk, we need to maintain it at an acceptable rate. We have developed a phase in our project when we're going to analyze the source of plastic waste. In this phase, we will not only discover the main source of waste, but we also classify and collect them.
About the cost estimate, the cost estimate is one of the most important parts in our project. Based on the main level of WBS, we estimate that the total cost is about 148 million. In preparation, we only have cost for recruitment, and 82 million is the salary of our 5 employees for the project. In order to draw attention from people, we spent about 18 million on mass media, and we also spent about 18 million for workshop challenge and exhibition. It's also the way we make the profit and collect classify, store, and transfer to recycle plastic waste, and controlling sources of waste. We have searched on the internet and decided to spend about 30 million dollars on this activity.
Hello, my name is Fungan, and I'm gonna present to you guys about our project work breakdown structure. Our project starts with preparation tasks. We have plan, make a budget, ask for permission, and recruitment staff. Next, for changing behavior, we design to divide into two subtasks, which will take place in parallel. First, for increasing brand awareness, we would provide information through social media with tasks like create our own website to keep up with the whole project and post videos on YouTube to summarize the experience throughout the journey, and also create posts for newspaper. Second, to formulate and carry out programs to raise the awareness from the citizens, we have a series of workshops with 3 topics, 2 challenges, and an exhibition. Next object is collect, classify, storage, and transfer to process plastic waste. The main task for it is locate plastic waste storage equipment and collection sites. For controlling source of waste in local and region, we have such tasks like collect data and information from local people, asking for permission, construct waste station, install trash can, instruction for using and arrange trash and waste, and checking processing. The final objective, which is also the overall purpose of the project, is to find an effective way in managing marine plastic waste, which will be done by following these steps throughout the project timeline. Finding ideas and solutions, purchase idea and supporting device, finance table, launching to region, and checking processing.
Hi everyone, my name is Han and I will continue our group presentation. Now I will show you our group giant chart. Because our project lasts long for years, so this giant chart just focus on the first phase of long project. And now we jump to the first phase, preparation. In this phase, we have 4 detailed tasks: plan, make a budget, permission and recruitment. Plan and make a budget take 30 days, 30 days to complete. Start on 1st April and finish 30 April. Permission take 20 days and recruitment take 14 days. So overall, the preparation phase take 1 month to finish. And now we jump to the second phase, change behavior. For the first step, we run the social media, and in this step, we will launch a project website, launch 3 YouTube videos, and online newspaper. The overall days for this step is 100 days. It will start on the same time of the first phase is 1st April and finish on 9th July. To the next step is formulate and carry out the program. In this step, we combine the series workshop, challenge, and exhibition. With the challenge, we have 3 small workshops, and the overall days it will take 42 days. That start at 11 May and finish on 21st June. You can see in each workshop we have detailed tasks like define the objective, design the audience, design time and place, public site, prepare paper handout, prepare audio visual material, and final run the workshop. The overall challenge, then it will take 47 days, start on 1st May and finish in 16 June. Yes, it's here. There. We have 2 challenges, and each challenge we include overall ID, content, and topic. Let's plan the distribution and promotion and run the challenge. And final step is exhibition. The exhibition will take 28 days. That start on 22 June and finish in 19 July. For detailed tasks, we have design location, choosing the artwork, make the exhibition ready, transporting the work, preparing catalog, marketing, and final run the workshop. And now we jump to the second phase of challenge track is collect, classify, sorted, and transfer to process plastic waste. It's just a small phrase, so but last 61 days to finish this phrase. We start this phrase at on 1st May and finish this phrase on 13 June. The third phrase is controlling sources of waste in location and region. Yes, it's here. And we have 6 detailed tasks like collect data and information from location and region, asking permission, construct waste station, install trash can, instruction for using for adjoint trash to stable or to the trash can, and an important detailed task is checking processing. We will take overall 75 days to finish. The start date is 15 May and finish in 13 July. Finally, we jump to the final phase is research and give solution for managing waste at an effective cost. And in this phrase, we have 5 detailed tasks, finding ID and solution, purchase ID and supporting device, finance table, launching to the region, and the final task is checking processing, and it's also take overall 75 days to finish. We start this phrase at 15 June and finish here at 15 September. It will take quite long, about nearly 3 months to finish it. So this is overall our group challenge track.
For the network diagram, I choose the critical path method. First of all, I calculate the ES and EF for each activity from start to the finish, and calculate the LS and LF back. As you can see, the critical path is ACFHIG. Critical path can define the most important tasks, save time, and helps in the management of deadlines. One more advantage of CPM is identify on critical activities that need attention and make dependencies clear and transparent.
So I will talk about the required staff of the project. The first one is the minister, heads of governmental agency, and chairperson of people committee of coastal province. They will formulate the plan and perform exercise tasks according to schedule and quality the efficiency of the requirements. The second one is the Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment shall assist the Crime Minister with implementing the plan and promoting international cooperation in plastic waste management. The third one is the Ministry of Finance and People Community of Coastal Province sought on local funding for the plan. According to existing the regulation on decentralized management of state budgets. The next one is the Ministry of Fortune or Trade, Zone Texture or cooperate with the Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment. According to implement the plan and proactively adopt convention on marine plastic litter. The next one is the Ministry of National Defense, direct the Naval Force, Maritime Police, and Border Guard. And the final one is the Vietnam Chamber of Commerce and Industry, some mobilize resources from enterprise community and encourage them to participate in movement for mitigation of marine plastic litter. This is the end of our presentation. If you have any question, please ask us. Thanks for your listening.